Hello everyone, welcome to my class which is going to in physical education. My name is Dipjiti Borman. I am working as a lecturer in physical education at Diet Nalbari. So my topic is introduction of physical education. As we all know, the physical education is nowadays a very vital subject or important things in our life. So first of all I want to explain you what is physical education. Before that I want to say I will take this session in three languages. I will try in English, Assamese and Hindi. तो बेसिकली फिजिकल एजुकेशन है क्या और फिजिकल एजुकेशन কি হয়। সো ফিজিক্যাল এডুকেশ্যন কি হয় যোৱাৰ আগতে আমি এটা বস্তু এটা চাব বিচাৰিছোঁ। এইটো এখন শ্লাইড দেখিছে আপুনি, এডুকেশ্যন, হেল্থ এডুকেশ্যন এণ্ড ফিজিক্যাল এডুকেশ্যন। দ্য থ্ৰী এডুকেশ্যন ইজ ইণ্টাৰলিংকড, হয়নে বাৰু? চবেই জানে উইদাউট এডুকেশ্যন উইল কান গেট হেল্থ, উইদাউট ফিজিক্যাল এডুকেশ্যন উই কান গেট এডুকেশ্যন। So three of this is in a circular part. तीनिटाए और तीनों चीज़ एक दूसरे से इंटरलिंक्ड है. So all the three things is very important in our life, whether it is education, whether it is health education, whether it is physical education. So before going deep into my session, I want to say that आप लोग को पता है, जैसे अपना लगे जाने why students are wait for their games period. You all notice that a students, always a child, he's mad that Saturday or Friday is our games. Why? कुछ रीज़न है जो गेम्स पीरियड के लिए क्यों वेट करते रहते हैं बच्चे, क्यों एज एन स्टूडेंट ने गेम्स पीरियड में वेट करे. सो रीज़न इज दैट इन गेम्स पीरियड स्टूडेंट्स, जो एक बच्चा है, ही कैन एक्सप्लोर हिमसेल्फ, he can explode himself whether in sound, he can shout as much he can run as fast he can jump as much he can. So in games period a child gets an opportunity to introduce himself to the environment, right? एक बच्चे को वो एनवायरनमेंट मिलता है जहाँ पे वो चिल्ला सकता है, जहाँ पे वो रन कर सकता है, जहाँ पे वो हंस सकता है, जहाँ पे वो हंस सकता है, जो इज ए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर फिजिकल डेवलपमेंट. एक बच्चा जब एक क्लासरूम में रहता है, ही शुड बी इन डिसिप्लिन, ही कैन टॉक, ही हैव टू लिसन, ही कैन आस्क क्वेश्चन बट ही हैव टू लिसन एंड ही कैन टॉक, because he will talk, the class will disturb, because the class is going in a boundary of a four wall. So in games period a student get the opportunity to run, to shout, to enjoy, to smile, everything. So basically what is physical education? जैसे मैंने पहले बोला, जब मैं आगे जाने के खोलूँ, फिजिकल एजुकेशन इज एन इंटीग्रल पार्ट टू द टोटल एजुकेशन प्रोसेस. हाउ फिजिकल एजुकेशन इंटीग्रल पार्ट टू टोटल एजुकेशन प्रोसेस. वी ऑल नो एजुकेशन. व्हाट इज एजुकेशन? एजुकेशन इज चेंज ऑफ ह्यूमन बिहेवियर थ्रू वेरियस मेथड, थ्रू ऑडियो विजुअल एंड थ्रू वेरियस टेक्निक. सेम लाइक फिजिकल एजुकेशन. व्हाट इज फिजिकल एजुकेशन? What is physical education? Physical education, as again I am saying, is an internal part of total education. The definition of physical education will go in later on. Secondly, physical education is various aims and objects to understand. Is a various aims and objects. Just now I said that a games period, a child, it's a small example, a child in a games period, he loves the most. Why? What are the development he has done in the games period? Number one, he can become a leader by becoming a captain of a class, captain of a team. Secondly, he developed his confidence. Thirdly, he at that period he has get the chance to get rid of his anxiety, where no one is there to bound him. Then in ancient Greece, much stress lays down on physical education. As we all know the Spartan movie, many of us seen the physics of them. So Greece, we can say the birth part of physical education also. Then great philosophers like Socrates, Aristotle, Plato were of opinion that physical training is it for mass. Now which is compulsory in many states, in many countries. In ancient India also physical activities were essential part of life. In ancient India physical education is an essential part of life. Why? Now we can see in our states like Delhi, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, then Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir, why their athletes are achieving more? Why the athletes are achieving more? Because जैसे हम लोग का एक कल्चर है, they have a culture, they have to go to akhara. In every village you see a child is going to a akhara in morning. What is akhara? The wrestling arena. In Indian name it's known as akhara, the wrestling arena. They have to participate. This is a culture of their living. They go to akhara, whether they participate in national or not, they participate in competition or not, that's secondary. But for their fitness they go to akhara. And so their fitness, you can see the physics, you can see the fitness. For example, like in South Indian also, like in Maharashtra also, like in our Northeast state also. Every state have different culture which includes sports. We all know every state has different culture which includes sports. Every day we wake up in morning and what we have to go at least 10 minutes, doctors at least 15 minutes, at least half an hour, minimum half an hour you do workout. Why? To make you fit. Without fitness you can't do anything, whether you have money, you are wealthy, but you have to be fit. So to be fit you should know, have a certain knowledge of physical education. Before physical education means what we mean of physical education before? कोई सोचता है गेम्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स, कोई भावे गेम्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स, कोई भावे रैली, कोई भावे ड्रिल, कोई सोचता है फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज, कोई सोचता है योगा, someone thought yoga, but they are the part of physical education. We can say they are the physical, but they are combined, they are part of physical education. Next, definition of physical education. Physical education is the education through physical activity for the development of the total personality of the child to its fullness and perfection in body, mind and soul. As I explained earlier, physical education through physical activity for the development of total personality. How we can develop a total personality of a child? Later on we will go to that part in aims and objective. Physical education is the only subject through which you can become social, where your mental development will be there, where your economical development will be there, when social development is also there, when spiritual development is also there, physical development is definitely, physical development will be there, and many developments are all interlinked with physical education. Next, aims and objective of physical education. You can see the chart. Aims and objective of physical education: development of right attitude toward physical activity, then neuromuscular development, then emotional development, spiritual development, organic or body organs development, health knowledge development, intellectual or cognitive development, social development. You can see the aims of physical education is or we can say the holistic development of a child, of an individual is going through physical education. Number first, organic development. Foremost objective and related with physical development, development of organ substance such as circular system, nervous system, muscular system, digestive system, etc. Because during a physical activity, the maximum a body organ have to give. For example, we run 100 meter. From the body muscle to circular system to nervous system, everything have to work its most, at the topmost. So the function is very fast at that time. During any physical activity, our body function has to its maximum. So the functioning of the body is always there with the physical education. Development, size and shape, efficiency of organic system are performed during physical activity. Body demands more and more various systems, as I told you, and organ which in turns have to function optimally to cope stress of activity. Next, neuromuscular development. Concern with better coordination of nervous system and muscular system. Good neuromuscular coordination helps us to keep fatigue during vigorous activity, improve work with various equipment tools, also known as psychomotor development and coordination development. जैसे ही हमको पता है एक कंटिन्यू एक क्लास कर रहे हैं हम फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट पीरियड स्टूडेंट्स आर एंगेज्ड इन साइंस मैथ्स इंग्लिश कंटिन्यू 45 मिनट continue. What we can see that students have the same concentration, same energy level as they come at the first period? No. Their brain become tired by grasping the knowledge from the teachers, respected teachers from the first period. So what we have to do? What we have to do between them? So the students can enjoy. And students get the same energy, student को वही energy, student के same energy तो जब पाए, ते राती वो ऐसे same morning, at the morning time जो energy student के पास था, same energy student को फिर से मिले. What they can do? What a student can do hardly for 5 minutes, they have to do one workout, they have to do one tricks, which I can show you now. Just now, as I said, that they are doing the classes from early morning. How 3 periods continue. For example, 1 period a class, 1 hour a class. Now 3 periods they have done continue. Now how to break their boredom? How to bring the energy level again to the same student? How to bring? You can see their faces. They are tired. From the morning onwards, they are doing the same classes. Now as a teacher, not only physical education, this is a subject research also you can do for 5 minutes. You can do a little bit workout, little bit warm up. You can say warm up or workout to them. तो आप कर सकते हो, क्या कर सकते हो যে আপোনালোকে চাব ষ্টুডেণ্টখিনি এনাৰ্জি কেনে আনিব লাগে ৰাতিপুৱাৰ পৰা তেখেতে পঢ়ি আছে এগেইন ওৱান টিচাৰ কণ্টিনিউ ব্ৰেক পোৱা নাই মেক্সিমাম স্কুলত আজিকালি চাব 4টা পিৰিয়ড কণ্টিনিউ থাকে ষ্টুডেণ্টে ৱাশৰুম নাথাকিলেও ৱাশৰুম যায় why to break their boredom so I want to give you little tricks to help to bring them in energy level. So all of you raise your hands, just shake. Now keep your hands ekhon hat agbara, ek hat age, one finger, then one song, tap your one finger, tap. Now 2 finger tap, tap. Now 3 finger tap, tap. Now 4 finger tap, 4 finger tap. Tap. Now smile. Ha. With me. 1, 2, 3. Go. Ha. Again. Ha. Once more. Ha. Down. Now you can see the smile on their faces. The smile on their faces means now they are ready for the next class. Now one more thing you have to do. और एक चीज़ आपको करना है और उसको अपना करबो লাগিব. Make them little bit work out with their muscles. All of you stretch your hand up, straight up, move your head up, down. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Again up, 1, 2, 3, down. Now clap for yourself for 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. So the way you can innovate by yourself, the tricks you can innovate by yourself, but make them laugh, make them easy, make them comfortable, make student comfortable so they can enjoy your class. Don't be strict, don't come to class, hey, sit down, don't talk, you get out, don't use this kind of words. Simple, come, make them free, then they will ready for your next class. Now you can see intellectual or cognitive development. What is intellectual and cognitive development? So we can see the stages of our growth. From the you can see sensorimeter stage, procognition stage, conscious stage, and formal operational stage. So where we all know physical education or physical exercise is needed. हमने देखा है अपना लगे देखा पाइसे during the birth. Maybe जब जन्म लेता है जब बच्चा जन्म होए when a child take birth, what the first thing the grandmothers do? I have not said the mother, that she is not that situation she can do. We all know malish. You know the malish, the massage. Why it's necessary? The massage, why it's necessary? In our India, the ancient time, the grandmothers always do the massage. Why it's necessary? Now students are you can see the strength of the student. एक बच्चे का जोर এটা বাচ্চার যে জোরটো বড়াব লাগিব এটা মাসল ডেভেলপমেন্ট massage is necessary. Then we do the exercise. What we do the movement of the legs, we do the movement of the hands like that. Why is this? So no one teach them physical education. That grandmother, उनको किसी ने physical education के बारे में नहीं सिखाया है. But we human, we know if we get a cramp here, we know we have to bend. Okay, if we get a pain here, a cramp here, we know we have to move it. We have to move it. That is physical education is inborn in us. So in the development, all the development, we have to do it. All everything development, we have to do it. In schools, why are you doing? In schools, we have to teach the physical education to each and every student. Not for any career in physical education, but for their living, for their life. I will read. Participants are required to follow the rules and regulation of a specific sports. Apply these rules according to the situation in the sports. Participants learn the values and activities carried over the lifetime. Proved. Now that social development. What is social development? हम किसको social बोलते हैं? So what is social development? See, physical education provide ample opportunity to participate, interact with each and other individual. The development in social is that only. एक फिजिकल एजुकेशन एक ऐसा चीज है जहां पे एक इंडिविजुअल को अपॉर्चुनिटी देता है द ग्रुप टू मीट अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल. आइदर आई टॉक विद हिम, आइदर आई डोंट टॉक विद हिम, बट ही इज माई टीम, तो आई हैव टू सपोर्ट हिम. दैट मीन्स ए सोशलिज्म. एक बच्चा स्टेट से नेशनल खेलने के लिए जाता है. वन स्टूडेंट गो टू नेशनल, ही मीट और ही सी मीट स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम ऑल India of different culture. He adopted that culture, he tried to learn that culture, and he all of them together learned that culture. That is socialism. For example, I speak Assamese, मैं Assamese बोलता हूँ, मैं অসমীয়াত কথা পাতোঁ. মই national গৈছোঁ, some of the student from South Kerala, he speak Kerala, South Indian, Tamil, from Tamil Nadu, he speak Tamilian. So how to connect with him? That means socialism. Now I want to give a little bit small example how you can do the how social development occur in physical education through sports. Okay, as just now I said about social development, how through physical education or through sports you can develop socially. So you can develop the social development. Okay, so I want to give an example through a class. For example, Sapna and Namarita. Two girls is there, Sapna and Namani. They have some issues. They are not talking with each other. So as a teacher, you just develop a game, minor game in the classroom itself. So I am giving them a task as a team. Let's see they will win or not. Their distances will come close. उनका जो दूरियां बन गई है वो क्लोज होता है. जो बात नहीं कर रहे करते हैं, एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करते हैं कि नहीं करते. You can see in this game also. This is a duster only, जो हर क्लास में है, जो सब क्लास था कि वो. You can use this as a game. Now my game is एक फुल दो माली, ऐसा फुल दुता माली. So what I will do, I will put Sapna and Navinita in one team. Let's see. You can keep here. So girls come here. Sapna go that side. And you girls come here this side. अपना लगे इतने हाँ, तुम्हारे लगे इतने हाँ, तुम्हारे लगे इतने जो. Okay. Now I will give some numbers to you. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 3, number 2, number 1. Okay? तुम इतने हाँ. Number 2, number 1. पलस पीछे लगे सीधे एकदम. दर्जल पलस दर्जल लगे. So game 2 केनुका. Game कैसा है? What is the game? When I say 1, then both team, the number 1 will come. They will pick it and they will run. Okay? इसको उठाना है और भागना है. उठाने के टाइम अगर opposite team ने टच किया तो आप आउट है. Okay? Back, go back to the wall. Go back to the wall. Now, okay? Game 2 बुझी पैसा? Game समझ में आया? So ready? Next number 1. Okay, 1 point to this team. Again keep it. Next, number 2. 2 सपना हाथ मिला थे नंबर लोग ओके डन डन ओके हमने क्या देखा व्हाट वी ऑब्जर्व नाउ नवनीता सपना आर फ्रेंड्स सी नवनीता एंड सपना आर फ्रेंड्स only because it's little game they are both in team so this is socialization this is through physical education so एक दूसरे की दोस्ती एक दूसरे को जानना एक दूसरे का सपोर्ट करना we all get this in physical education okay so, जैसे कि हमने देखा हमें देखा बोलो सोशल डेवलपमेंट थ्रू प्रैक्टिकल ऑल्सो थ्रू एन एग्जाम्पल ऑल्सो तो व्हाट इज सोशल डेवलपमेंट कैसे हुआ सोशल डेवलपमेंट सेम वे इन ए क्लास फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्लास सेक्शन वाइज कभी कभी डिफरेंसेस रहते हैं तो मिक्स द सेक्शंस एंड मेक ए टीम डोंट गिव सेक्शन सी सेक्शन बी अलग टीम अलग मैच देन अगेन दैट विल राइवलरी विल इंक्रीज so mix that section class 9 is one team class 8 is one team or secondary is one team primary is one team the school is one team so a school one family तो वो ड्यूटी वो हेतु ड्यूटी एज एन टीचर और एज एन प्रिंसिपल और एज एन सब्जेक्ट टीचर और एज एन फिजिकल एजुकेशन टीचर और कि स्कूल शुड बी यूनाइट स्कूल शुड बी यूनाइट हम देखते हैं सर फॉर एग्जांपल एक बच्चा जब स्टेट खेलता है तो वन चाइल्ड प्ले फॉर ए स्टेट ही हैव टू फर्स्ट कम्पीट इन हिज ब्लॉक हाँ देन द डिस्ट्रिक्ट टीम हिज ओपोनेंट हो जाता है देन ही कम्पीट इन डिस्ट्रिक्ट देन होल ब्लॉक टीम इज हर फैमिली after winning the district team is family this is socialism then he go to state then when he got selection in Assam for example Assam state the state is his family then others who are competing they are his family then he is going to represent Assam then he is representing Assam then he go for national तो national जो टीम है अगर उसमें वो सिलेक्ट हो गया बच्चा देन इंडिया तो इंडिया इज इज टीम फैमिली सो दिस इज सोशलाइजेशन फर्स्ट जिस ब्लॉक में था ब्लॉक में वो डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल के साथ लड़ाई था उसका कंपटीशन था देन स्टेट लेवल तार कंपटीशन आसिले देन नेशनल लेवल कंपटीशन आसिले देन अगेन इंटरनेशनल लेवल दिस इज व्हाट्स कॉल्ड सोशलाइजेशन इन फिजिकल एजुकेशन सोशलाइजेशन थ्रू स्पोर्ट्स फिजिकल एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड एम्पल अपॉर्चुनिटी to each participant to interact with other individuals and groups. Then this gives wholesome experience to learn social norms. Again I am saying social norms. Individual develops social qualities and social habits. Value of competition and cooperation are included. Who said just explain. Now emotional development. Physical education aims at emotional stability which helps in facing any situation, any type of situation. How physical education develop emotions. One athlete who going to compete, any athlete who going to compete in any event, what we say he should be emotional strong. How? You never see an athlete crying before the event. I can go, I can fight. The physical education and sports training itself made that athlete that much strong that he can fight, he can compete with his full energy. We can see the emotions after winning, but during competition, during competition you can't find any emotions. You can find, for example, I want to give example, two competitors, two sisters. Two sisters but two brothers. For example, Hardik Pandya and Kunal Pandya, as we all know cricket, they both are brother. But on ground, Hardik ball to take the wicket of Kunal, the Kunal ball to take the wicket of Hardik. This is sports. Their emotions never come. Emotions can't come here. In not only in I give example of cricket, in many sports like this only. You can see badminton, you can see table tennis, where same brothers are fighting each other. In Olympic you can see China is fighting with China for the first position. Maybe that opponent is his brother, his roommate, anyone he will be. But that emotion can come in here because it's a competition. He have to win. If you get emotion that he is my brother, he is my sister, he is my roommate, then you can't be a player. Emotions come, but how is developed? How it's developed? It's developed through regular training, regular hard training. Your emotions is developed. Then only you can be emotional strong to physical education. Physical education aims at emotional stability, which helps in facing any type of situation. What I say, competing with with your brother, with your family member, with your friend, with your roommate, it's not an easy task. Whom you meet every day, whom you take dinner with every day, early morning you have to compete with that person only. It's not an easy task. By watching it's easy, but it's not an easy task. Again, I want to give example from cricket only, because maximum cricket is the known face, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. We all know that person, that legend. When he do batting, bowlers are ball to take it wicket. Many bowlers, all of them may think he is his idol, but bowlers are ball to take his wicket. Why? Because this is sports. This is sports. You have to give your best. This is sports. Competitions are indispensable part and are characterized by success and failure. Physical education teaches to accept success and failure gracefully. Success, jene kami pao, we happy. Same thing, failure also we have to take as a challenge, which physical education teach. This time we compete 100 meter in 10 seconds. Next time it teaches, no, 10 seconds is not enough. We have to complete in 9.5 seconds. Then we can get medal. We have to train hard. It doesn't mean 10 seconds I will not getting and I will sleep. I will leave the event. Physical doesn't teach it. Your practice will increase, your intensity will increase to achieve that task. So you can be emotional that you can't get that position and you can leave that event. You will leave that event. So many, earlier I say games and sports, and yoga is also a part of physical education. Why we are doing yoga? You can see many the senior bureaucrats, ministers are doing morning regular 1 hour, 2 hour yoga. Why? To make them emotional strong, to make their concentration strong. The mind is one thing which if you control your mind, you control the world. One speech is there. If you control your mind, you can control the world. So to controlling the mind, the yoga is the best. We have to do it early morning. Early you do meditation for 2 hours, 1 hour daily. You see the changes. Same thing we have to teach the student also in classroom. Simply ask them to close their eyes. Take the long breath for 2 minutes, hardly 2 minutes. So before taking a class, every day you can do that. Before taking a class, every day you can do that. Ask them to close their eyes, take a long breath for 2 minutes, then rub their hands and touch your face, then open their eyes. You can see the changes. You can see the changes. You can see the pin drop silence in your class. Why? Because your mind get rest. Because your mind get rest. Your mind is diverting here, everywhere. What, I have to go for food, I have to take something, my daughter is there, my wife is there, my mother is here. Well, your mind is running that thing. When you close your eyes, a simple concentration is one thing, then your mind got rested and you can take, and newly your energy will come. Again, physical education teaches to accept success and failure gracefully, which also help throughout the lifetime. Health, knowledge development. Health is a totally interlinked with physical education. Totally interlinked with physical education. What health education teach? What physical education teach? To make a person healthy, to make a youth healthy. Okay? Health knowledge is a part of a parcel of physical education program. School health education program includes not only principle and important rules of health education, but also information regarding healthy living and community living. How you can live healthy? How you can live healthy before knowing? Did you know how many calories you have to need? How many calories you can intake? What physical exercise you are doing? What physical workout you are doing? All knowledge you will get through physical education. What to eat, what not to eat. Everything you will get through physical education. Everything you can get. Physical education is the only subject where you can develop yourself through mental, physical, social, emotional, spiritual and economical. Many of say how economical? How economical you can develop physical education? Through physical education. You should know the net worth of Cristiano. Many of you, all of us know Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi. Okay, will not go so far. Virat Kohli, Sachin Tendulkar. Did you know the net worth of them? How they have got that money? Through choosing the character through physical education. So choosing the career through physical education. School, it also speaks of health hazard. It also speaks the health hazard in society like alcohol, smoking, drug addiction, etc. Drugs, drinking, smoking. Nowadays, our youth are getting addicted to the things. Addiction is like that they need, without that they will die. They will do anything if they don't get drugs. How to get rid of this? कैसे उस चीज़ को हटाए? আমি কেনেকে ড্রাগস মদ বা সিগারেট এজন ষ্টুডেণ্টৰ পৰা আঁতৰাব পাৰোঁ? No doubt rehab is the rehab. Many option rehab. What rehab? Rehab কি হয়? Put him or her in sports. I want to give an example. I was working in Maharashtra in Edify school, in an international school named Edify school Amravati. उधर एक बच्चा था जो बच्चा तो PUBG addicted. The game PUBG, as we all know, he is addicted to that. He is doing like this only. उसने पढ़ाई छोड़ दिया, पढ़ा होना सब एड दिले, मॉर्निंग इवनिंग एने के थे, माँ बापा के बंधों को दिले, पेरेंट्स ने बंद कर दिया नहीं, तो उसने घर का सब सामान तोड़ना स्टार्ट कर दिया, सब सामान तोड़ना स्टार्ट कर दिया. एज ए फिजिकल एजुकेशन टीचर आई एम द HOD ऑफ स्पोर्ट्स इन दैट स्कूल, तो आई एम क्लोज टू द स्टूडेंट्स. मैं स्टूडेंट के बहुत क्लोज रहता था. बाय इमोशनली आई एम अटैच टू एवरीवन. पेरेंट्स ने अप्रोच किया प्रिंसिपल को कि मैडम प्लीज़ एक बार दीप सर को हमारे घर भेज दीजिए, नहीं तो मेरा बच्चा मर जाएगा. दैट्स पीस ऑफ दैट पेरेंट्स कि मेरा माई चाइल्ड विल डाई, मोर ब्लड मोर ठेगी. वो ही यूज्ड टू स्टॉप ईटिंग. उसने खाना छोड़ दिया, भात पानी खुआ सब एड दिले, ओनली गेम्स. तो प्रिंसिपल कॉल्ड मी ऑन मीटिंग इज देयर, वी हैव ए प्लान. प्रिंसिपल ने मुझे बोला, प्रिंसिपल सर ने कॉल है, वी हैव टू सेव दैट चाइल्ड. Deep sir, anyhow we have to save that child. I went to his house. First time he left his computer. First time he stopped playing the game. उसने पहली बार गेम खेलना छोड़ दिया. प्रथम बार ही within 2 माह ही गेम खेला एड दिले. मुख देखार लगले जब पे उठले, सर আপুনি ইয়াত কেনেকে? I said nothing, I took লগ ধৰিব আহিছোঁ. He is a good footballer. Sorry, I have to mention early, he is a good footballer and he love football. तो मैं जब गया था, मुझे जब गई when I take a boot. He loves Adidas boot. मैंने Adidas boot लिया. See, I have bought it too for you. He touched that boot and start crying. Think the student who is playing PUBG 2 months regularly, only he go for washroom, not for bathing. For urinary and for latrine he used to go to bathroom and he drink water, whatever food he got he used to eat. No one can stop him. No one. He touched that boot and start crying and says, sir, I will come. I said, I have. मैंने बोला उसको, आपका नाम मैंने उस क्लब में मेंशन कर दिया, आप कल से ट्रेनिंग जाना है. स्कूल टीम इज देयर, यू हैव टू बी फॉरवर्ड ऑफ आवर टीम. आई से, यू आर माई रोनाल्डो. लाइक दैट आई से. देन ही वेंट Next day I wait for him. Next day nahi aaya. Next day he nahi le. Next day he nahi le. Again I went to his home with a football. And football said, put that boot, we'll go. He said, no, not today. I'll come tomorrow. No. Put that boot, we'll go. Usne boot pehna. I will take him to the ground. It took me hardly 10 days. I went to his home. Let's go to ground. Let's go to ground. Let's go to ground. After doing the workout, he has no energy left for the computer. Now he is dreaming of Ronaldo. He is dreaming of Ronaldo. I am sending videos of Ronaldo. He after 10 days, he left that PUBG and started training football. 10 days. It took me 10 days. But he used to go to psychiatrists. He used to go to many doctors. But what sports do? Maybe sometime doctor can't. So what I am saying, health and emotional development, all through physical education. Same like drug addiction. Again, as this knowledge built as a healthy, positive lifestyle and society. Like development of right attitude toward physical education activities. Well, definitely, if you in physical education, if you know the knowledge of physical education, you definitely will go in physical education and sports. Physical education aims not only at teaching and learning various physical activities, but also help to develop a healthy attitude towards sports and games. Now, spiritual development. What is spiritual development? By participating in physical activities and solving several tasks in the playfield, one develops self-confidence and self-control. Right? By participating in physical and solving several tasks in playfield. What is several tasks in playfield? If you are a defender in football, if you are striker in football, if you are raider in kabaddi, if you are defender in kabaddi, you have a role in every team event. If you have a role in every team event, the team captain assigned you, team management assigned you, and you have to complete it, which develop your spiritual development. No, जो आत्मा शक्ति बोलते हैं, you have to develop, and it automatically it is developed. No, I have to defend the gold. No, I have to catch that raider. No, I have to attack. In individual event also, you are running 400 meter. You are running 400 meter. We will not start sprint of 100 meter at the starting itself. You know you have to save your energy for the finishing. You know how much energy you have to give 100 meter, then 200, then 300, then 400. It's upon you. How much energy you will give? How much energy you will give to 40, 100 meter, 200, 300, 400. So the development, how it's come the development, how development has come? Through regular practice, through regular to take the responsibility. Right? The self-control leads to moral and character development together with spiritual development. Now, concept of integrated physical education. Physical education is interrelated among various fields and is comprehensive concept. As you all know now, physical education is interrelated among various fields. So it's true, physical education is interrelated with various fields. Then it has sub-discipline like biomechanics, exercise physiology, kinesiology, body of mechanics and health education, sports philosophy, sports psychology, sports management, sports pedagogy. How biomechanics, physical education, how is related to biomechanics. So body posture is very much important for competition and to being a sport, to become a sports person. Then you can see exercise physiology. Then you can see kinesiology. The body parts, internal, external, it's all important. If your lungs is not working properly, if your muscle is not working properly, if your circulatory system is not working properly, you can't be a sports person. If it's not working properly, you have to make it working properly through sports only. So through physical education only, through exercise only. What is physiotherapy? What is physiotherapy? It's so all related to physical education. You have to do everything with physical education only. Then you can see sports philosophy, sports management, sports pedagogy. What is sports management?
Physical education provides ample
What is sports management?
which participants interact with other individuals and groups.
What do you think? How, for example, you do a event in education, not through other than physical education,
Social habits.
other than sports. You do a science exhibition.
You said just explain.
For example, science exhibition. You do a art exhibition.
Now
You do a match exhibition, or you do any psychological exhibition, psychological exhibition. So where you get an advantage of book a auditorium, book a hall, big hall. Okay, the college have a hall. But if you have to organize an Olympic,
who going to come
you have to organize an World Cup,
should be emotional.
football World Cup. You have to organize an Olympic. What do you think?
See,
What type of management is needed there? Because the whole world is coming.
I can
We do witness the Olympic. It's a reputation of a country. So what type of management is needed?
itself
I will not go to for the Olympic. I go to the IPL.
that he can fight, he can compete with his full.
What type of management is needed for Olympic? What little things you have to notice from the arrival till departure till the event continue. The safety, accommodation. You have to build accommodation. The huge crowd is coming to a city, to a state.
Two students, two competitors,
How the hotels are full? How are you going to accommodate them?
two sisters, but two
How are you going to accommodate the players of different countries? It's the reputation of your country.
both are brother. They,
How are you going to organize?
but on ground,
You have to build a huge stadium.
ground,
The budget is there.
whole
You have to spend such money. The way to spend, how to spend.
this is
So sports management is a very vast subject.
emotions can't come here.
To manage a team, to manage an event is different.
Not only in
Sports manager of a team,
cricket, in many sports like
sports manager of a stadium,
you can see badminton, you can
manager of an entire event. So is upon your capacity you do that. So sports management is a very vast subject.
maybe that opponent is his brother, this,
Then again, capable of meeting needs.
but that emotion.
Principle of integrated physical education, capable of meeting needs of present and future society.
If you get emotion that he is my brother, he is my sister, he is my room.
Integrated physical education program is applicable to and should involve all the people. Is very true. Is very true. Country like Israel, where it's compulsion to join military. Country like China, the child from the age of 5, maybe if I am not wrong, maybe 5, they put them in a hostel to develop. Why China is giving more medals nowadays?
Whom you meet every day, whom you take dinner,
Why more medals nowadays? The parents have to lap their emotions.
not an easy task.
You can't get an Olympic medal from the age of up to age of 10, 12, 13, 15. You have to join before that.
Again, I want to give example from cricket.
Getting a medal in Olympic is a dream of every sports person.
Cricket is the known face. Mahendra,
Not possible. With the proper dedication, proper food,
the legend.
proper physical workout, proper training,
Through batting,
it's not possible.
they hit wickets. Many bowlers, all
IP contributes to learning, cognitive and effective fitness, social, moral development of individual.
why?
IP program develop motor skills, physical and health related fitness to the program
We have to give
of the
them-
people.
This is sports. Competitions are indispensable part.
IP program serve good and healthy foundation of lifetime participation.
Failure gracefully.
IP is based on various sub-discipline of physical education
Genetically power.
which are helpful to people.
Same thing, failure also. We have to take as a step.
IP program should be able to provide deep knowledge of physical education to the teacher as well as student.
In 10 seconds. Next time it's teacher. No.
Now concept of adapted physical education. You all know
9.5 seconds. Then we can
integrated physical education program.
train hard. It doesn't mean 10 seconds.
Summarize what I can say, the program give the total knowledge or to implement for an every individual, which is very much necessary nowadays.
Achieve that.
We are taking food,
You can be emotional.
we know that food is not organic,
Position.
various chemicals, various medicines are using for mass production because of population. Because of population, mass production is going on. What we are eating is all poison.
is also a part of physical education.
Nowadays, either it is vegetarian, non-vegetarian, where we are eating the oils, the vegetables, the meat,
Ministers are doing more.
all are production, mass production. For the mass production, they have to use the medicines.
Makes their concentration strong.
They have to give the supply. They have to meet up the supply as per the population. So we are eating the poisons.
If you control your mind, you
How to defend it?
so to controlling
By doing proper physical education, by proper physical activities, we can defend it.
do meditation for
By doing proper physical activities, we can defend it.
the changes. Same thing we have
Next, IP program should be able to provide deep knowledge of physical education to the teacher as well as students. It's very much necessary. Deep knowledge to the teacher is very much necessary.
before taking a
If the knowledge, teacher will get the knowledge, then only he or she can provide to the students.
and touch your face.
Now, concept of adapted physical education. A diverse program of development activities, games, sports and rhythms suited to the interest, capacities and limitation of desired students who may not safely or successfully engage in unrestricted participation in general PE program.
Go for food, I have to take some.
Deafness, hearing impairment, poor body mechanics, mental challenge, orthopedic impairment, etc.
Running that thing. When you close your eyes, a simple concept.
What term we use? Some special child is there
Your mind,
who
your mind,
have deformities
you can
through the birth.
and newly
When they took birth, then only they can hear, they can't see, they can't walk, they can't use their hands due to some physical deformities.
we also have
How?
throughout the lifetime.
Did we left them in a corner
Knowledge
and enjoy our life?
health.
Is it kind? No. But physical education, through physical education is giving them a chance
What?
to prove them no. You are not alone, you are also have some capabilities.
Make a person healthy. Make a youth healthy.
They have also organizing Olympics for them,
Parcel of physical education.
which is not a special Olympic.
Full health education program includes not only physical
With their deformities,
health education,
they can compete
also information.
same like them and they can win glory. And they are winning glory to the country. They are winning glory to the country. So we have, but sometimes we give them some physical activities so they can engage and we can stop them to go for the depression, to engage them in some physical activities.
What to eat, what not.
Sub-discipline of physical education. Improve physical fitness, motor skills, pattern recognition skills, individual games and sports for special people.
Education is the only subject where you can develop yourself through mental, physical,
Now,
social,
my last slide is physical education as a career option. During teaching, some limited career option I have come. Sports as a profession, sports coaching, sports in private life, physical teacher, sports officiating, physical education administrator, sports medicine, sports journalism, sports psychology, sports management, sports psychology. I am an example of physical education subject career. Okay, I do the masters in physical education, then I am clear my NET and qualify APSC and I am joining here in front of you. Through physical education only.
choosing the character through physical education,
Through physical education only. Then you can go for sports coaching.
choosing the career through physical.
For going to sports coaching, you have to do an diploma in NS Institute. Then sports in private life. You can see if you are
Result in society like alcohol.
individual in a game, for example, you are a taekwondo black belt, taekwondo master. You can open your own club. Karate, taekwondo, skating. Skating is infrastructure. Taekwondo you can do by own. Then sports officiating. There is a course which is there for the sports official. For example, you can see the referees, umpires,
They will do it.
match referees in every event. There some official is there to conduct that event.
ऐसे उस चीज को हटाए.
You have to qualify their exam also. Then you can do that officiating also,
Cigarette.
which is also a highest earning. Then physical education administrator, sports medicine,
Rehab. Many options. Rehab.
sports journalism is there,
Rehab की बात.
and sports psychology is there.
Put him or him or her.
So at last, I want to say that implement physical education at least for I say half an hour daily.
उधर एक बच्चा था.
to make you fit, make your family fit, make our country fit. Make our country fit. Introduce this physical education program in your schools, so that your students,
Morning, evening.
which they can develop, which they can take the knowledge to their homes and make their family member fit. Okay.